Hello, and welcome to Gallery Builder from the Synthetic Reality division of IsoBlock. Gallery Builder is a simple web app that makes web page image galleries based upon user input and uploaded content. Here on syntheticreality.net, Gallery Builder is set up to host the gallery web pages it creates in addition to creating an archive download of the web page. Before you use the application, you should read the About Gallery Builder, Privacy Policy, Terms of Service, and Cookies Policy under the About Us menu entry.
Well, as you heard, we decided to recharge the Android, see if he wanted a chance to redeem himself. He said he'd like that, so we let him do the intro. We had an interesting conversation, too. He told me he likes the Grateful Dead, Bob Marley. The other thing he said was that as a robot in the modern workplace, he had real concerns about being displaced by unreliable humans. I told him that no one likes an honest robot or an honest human, and I unplugged him again. Want to build a gallery? That's why you came here, right? So under the Applications menu here, we click Gallery Builder, and it brings us up to the introduction page. It gives us some information about Gallery Builder and the legal aspects of it, what kind of gallery it builds, and so on and so forth. Down at the bottom of each page, there's a Next and a Previous button. Let's click Next. Hey, it wants to know who we are. At the moment, Gallery Builder is protected by this simple password scheme. I'll probably make it a Facebook application, or at the minimum require a validated email to sign in. We can't provide a dumping ground for images that we have no control over where they came from or any responsibility. But it already knows who I am, so I'm going to sign in. And when I do, you see that the information is already filled out, and that is because I had filled it out for this demo. I didn't think anybody would really be interested in watching me type all of this stuff. But just for the sake of the discussion, if we went in here and did enter some value, and you could see because of the browser's characteristics that it remembers what I had entered before, and then tell it to apply that, it'll tell us that it accepted that information. At the bottom of the page here, you can see what this dialog page has collected. Since it's already been filled in, it gives us an opportunity to replace the current gallery, and that will delete all of the content. Or we could keep the gallery content if it's there and merely replace this configuration file. But I'm going to check here and we'll replace everything. Yeah. And look, it told me what it did, and here we are, back to go. Let's click Next and start uploading content. This page uploads gallery images. I'm going to choose some files here relatively quickly and let you see how that plays. Now, the title of our gallery was 3 dozen, so I've got 3 dozen convenient images here, 36. And I'm going to tell them to upload it. Now you can see there's a little progress box here, the spinner, cute. I don't think anybody really wants to watch a 36 files upload, so let's take a quick wink and pause this. Hey, I see. All right, that got the gallery images uploaded. The next thing we want to look at is uploading the caption files. Now the caption files have a simple text characteristic or format. There's no styling, no boldface, nothing. Just plain text. You don't want to put any unnecessary line breaks in it. But that's an example of the text files that we use for a particular image there. We call that one was Infiltrator. It's a mouse. We'll remember that. So let's select these caption files, and you'll notice that when I do, I only got 32 caption files, even though there are 36 images. Captions aren't required for every file. So let's start those uploading, and you can see that here again, there's a progress spinner that appears. Let's take another break. You can see that here it's about to upload that Vector 17 Infiltrator text that we took a glance at. And now we'll go to the next dialog page. There aren't very many of these. And we get to choose some logo images. There's information provided about the characteristics of the logo files and so on. So let's select a group of logos, and we'll upload those. So here we are. Let's select some of these logos. These are GIFs that I'm going to use here. And I chose a few. So there we go. And with 5 of them, we'll tell it to upload those. And again, we'll take a break while these upload. It didn't take very long. So the next dialog we're going to enter is a background page image. In this case, we've only got one background. I had considered putting in a rotation of backgrounds, but in this case, it's a single, simple background. And we'll choose this one and tell it to upload that. And it's a pretty quick little upload if you want to watch them. And then the final thing we're going to do in terms of image content is the OGG image that we provide if we share the page to Facebook. So let's choose an OGG image file. And in this case, I'm going to use this cool rooster that I like. We'll tell it to get that one. And soon it will be uploaded. Now, the next thing that we've got at the bottom instead of previous and next is a tag that says create page. And if we do, we come up on a page that tells us about that text information that we put in there before, and it says it's going to make an image gallery and a zip file, and it wants us to continue. The reason I put this in here is because if you tell it to automatically submit this and go on, it goes so fast that the page flashes. It's kind of disconcerting. So let's just click it to continue. And it takes a few moments to build that page out, but there it is. And it tells us that it created the gallery. It gives us an opportunity to download the gallery as an archive. So let's go ahead and do that. It doesn't take very long to do that either. So I really like Amazon Web Services. So that's downloaded already. It says it's going to redirect us to the gallery in a few seconds. Anytime you move the mouse or what have you, it restarts that timer. So